I really love making worksheets on Canva, and so to review order of operations and these one-step equations that we're starting to work on, and to celebrate Super Bowl because that's coming up, I made these worksheets that are color by number for the answers. I love fun stuff. So they're in 6th grade, they still love to color, and if they don't, they should. You can get these below on my Teachers Pay Teachers page. So we are reading The Miracle Worker right now in English. I'm going to tell you all about that. So The Miracle Worker is about Annie Sullivan, who comes and helps Helen Keller learn to think, learn words. Helen Keller became blind and deaf as a baby, so she had all these emotions but no words to express them. Annie Sullivan comes along and fixes that, and it's really an amazing story. And the students have been reading it out loud. We assign parts each day. Some of the scenes we're actually blocking and acting out. It's been so much fun. And then at the end of reading this, I've created these stations where students are going to learn about the ear. They're going to match quotes, like this is quotes and sketches. I have a cochlear implant station with the ear where they're going to learn about the cochlear implant and what it does, and then watch videos of children who have heard for the first time. It's really precious. We're going to learn sign language at one of the stations. These stations will probably take all week. We're also going to learn John 3:16 and some church signs because we are a Christian school and we can do that. So we're going to learn some of that. Oh, here's the picture of, these are the YouTube videos of the kids that hear for the first time with the cochlear implant. It's gonna be really cool. We are going to listen to Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles, and we are going to learn about the autobiography that Helen Keller wrote. And it's really cool. They're already on my Teachers Pay Teachers site, and it's gonna take us several days to do them. I'm gonna have the kids really slow down and enjoy the process of learning. And then at the very end, we might do an essay to reflect on everything, but I really just want this to be a time where they're not worried about, is this for a grade or things like that. In fact, the station where the students learn John 3:16, the evaluation is that they show it to me and I either say great or bless your heart. So very easy grading for this. I really want them to just focus on what they're actually learning and not, is this for a grade? One of the stations is going to be a sensory station. These are the answers. So can't really show this too much because the students might see it, but they're going to be smelling things and feeling things and having to decide what they are without their sense of sight. I've made these fun table tents for each of the stations, so these will just be around the room, and then students will know that they've made it to every center by writing the quote at each station. So I have a graphic organizer for that, where students will just be writing the quote, like when they go to station 3, which they might do first, they'll write the quote there. It'll help them keep track of which stations they've been to. I got this book in Grand Rapids with my sister, and it's called Things to Look Forward to. It's by Sophie Blackall. She has great picture books if you want to read some good picture books. And it's just beautiful pictures with things to look forward to, like patting a friendly dog, a drink of water, and a little bit about it. So I thought for my growing your own food, which we can't do right now, it's winter, but going somewhere. So since it is winter, we're kind of stuck inside, I will be reading a few of these each day before we start class. And if I have time, do you hear that, class? If I have time, it'd be fun for the students to make their own, even if it's just one page of something that they're looking forward to. And it can be something that looking forward to tonight. Like I'm looking forward to crocheting tonight and watching Home Improvement. My family's been watching that, and it's getting ready to come on Netflix. So fun. So we are watching that, and it's just fun to sit and laugh about a show that I watched when I was a kid. So I'm gonna be watching that and crocheting. So I could draw that if that was the assignment that day, and then write a little bit about it and why I enjoy that. And I wanted to share one of the greatest resources that I used in homeschooling and that we're using for my health class that I'm teaching this semester. It's the Body Book, and it has models that you get to make. And actually, we're gonna be making the ear model at one of the stations for the Helen Keller stations. And there's also an eye model. There's all different kinds of things, so that if you wanted to make the whole body, there's all these different cutouts that you can do. So we're making some of it in our health class, but it's really intensive. So we're not doing the whole thing because it would probably take, it could take a whole semester. We got to move on to other parts of health, like spiritual health, mental health. We're doing the physical health, and then what's the other kind of health? Spiritual, physical, social health. We're gonna talk about friendships, and it's all in a book that we have curriculum for, and it's fantastic. But this is something we bought this year. I'm co-teaching that class with one of my friends. She's amazing, and I learned so much from her, and she's like 10 years younger than me, and I learned so much from her about life, teaching. I have a video with her. We did a talk about mental health and joy when we're feeling anxious. So yeah, she's just really great. I should link that below too. She's wonderful. So, okay, that might be all I have to share.